On today's episode of Watch Chair Go, we fixed the cheap Honda.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I'm busy watching her. She's crying again.
I don't get it. What is going on, guys? I am Watch Chair Go, and I'm here with Josh at O'Reilly's, and we're gonna pick up the part. You know it's impossible to get a Honda Civic speed sensor?
What?
Okay, so yesterday, I called every single parts store in the city and Honda. And Honda was like, no chance. Honda said no ETA, we're not doing anything. Every parts store didn't have it, and 2 of them could get it the next day, and that was it.
Is it a high fail or a low fail?
It's literally, they fail all the time.
Oh, okay.
I don't get it. So anyway, we're here at O'Reilly's, and they have the part. So yeah, they had it the next morning. We succeeded. Here we have our 130109, and this might fix the Honda. We're gonna try to fix this 05 Civic. There's a chance that it is a very, very simple fix. So in the last video you guys saw, as soon as I took off, the speedometer was like 0, 20, 40, 60, and then it was like sitting still saying 60 mile an hour. Well, it could just be the speed sensor, because if the output speed sensor thinks the car is going 60, it's going to try to drive to the highest gear. The car is only going 10, and it's trying to overcome so much load that the engine was straight up dying. So what we're going to do today is hook the Autel up to it, see what those speed sensor readings look like, and if it's bad, we're going to swap the part. Also, the part is impossible to get, but I have it now, and then see if it drives, see if it fixes it. So let's get to it. So we've got the Civic running, and I think what we need to look at here is main shaft speed. Recirc the air. No speedo now. No main shaft speed at all. Do I have to go faster? We have no speedometer. I don't want to have to go outside.
It is pretty nice out today.
I know. But we can drive inside like 20 mile an hour, as we know. I mean, the scooter does 20 through here all day long. Still no main shaft speed.
Oh, it moved. It jumped all the way up to 30.
There's nothing here though the whole time. Nothing here. Vehicle speed, kilometers. Okay, let's try one more time. We're watching again. Here's vehicle speed. 40.
As soon as you hit the brakes, it jumped up, which is weird.
It's also weird that it's not just doing it randomly now.
20, 21, 27, 255.
Did it say 255?
Yeah.
40.
150.
150? It's bad for sure. We don't need to drive anymore. It's bad. That's a crazy reading. All right. Look at that turning radius, what a beast. Okay, let's see if we can get 200. Oh, it shifted when it hit 200.
It did.
It was like, oh no! Yeah, 255 is the integer limit, right? It says 160 is the limit.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
I'm sure 255 is the real limit, because it's the, 64X. Well, anyway, no wonder this car's mad, because it thinks it's going 255 mile an hour when it's limited at 160.
And then 7, and then 150, and then 30. And
what do I do? So we had to remove the airbox. There's 3 10mm bolts, and it saves you a ton of room in the engine bay.
That's the size of the engine.
It literally is. They wanted it to be very quiet. So anyway, here's the sensor. This is the VSS right here, back in the differential area. So we'll just... Is that even plugged in, dude? I don't know if that was plugged in. Maybe it was. Okay. It came out too easy. I think it's well lubricated. Anyway, here is our extension train with the ratchet.
Don't say the T word. One will show up.
What?
Train.
Oh. Are you kidding me? Is there 1 bolt on this thing that's not a 10?
It's a 12.
It's a 12? Oh man. Well, Honda, you have foiled us. Our plans were going so well. We thought we were going to knock this out in just a second and switch sockets. Josh is grabbing the other socket. We'll swap this. You pull out that 1 bolt. This is the sensor. make sure it engages. So, you know, push it in, give it a little twist until it falls into place, and then it should just pop in for real. And it has a little O-ring there that you're pushing through. So, you know, it should be a very simple job. And if your speedo's bouncing around, that would explain your transmission not shifting.
You need a smaller shop.
Yeah, I know, dude. This does not want to come out, and this bolt is crazy tight. I had all my strength in it there for a minute. So I'm gonna reach down there with this paper towel so I can try to get a grip on it because it's oily. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I might have to put a screwdriver under it and twist to kind of pry it up. After a lot of prying and, oh yeah, cut my finger open. I think we've got it. It really did move. I lied. It's coming out now. But man, that thing's in there. All right. Well, it does feel terrible. This one spins about, this is this one. It's like locked up basically, you know? Not locked up tight, but it feels like it's shot. Got transmission fluid on everything right there. Let's grab some of that transmission fluid actually. Lube our O-ring up. There we go. And in goes the new one. That was easy. You know the easy button? If we had one of those.
We should get one.
We should get one. We could have used it earlier today too.
Oh.
All right, plug in the connector. Okay, not nearly as tight this time, hopefully. Hopefully I didn't over tighten it like before. I guess we just need to put this air box back and take it for drive number 2. Rubber boots to put back on the intake here. Air box. This thing needs to snap back in.
That's the hardest part of the whole job is putting those boots back on.
The air box is way harder than the actual speed sensor. Whoever designed this was like, what if one air box bolt was inaccessible?
Make them have special tools that they can't have like in the car or won't have in the car.
Just in case anything goes wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. And 3 bolts. Back together.
No snake eyes.
Let's drive it.
No snake eyes.
Let's drive it. I sure hope this fixed it, man. This will be a...
It was steady there. I saw 5.
Oh yeah?
6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah, it's way more steady.
The speedometer's not giving me anything.
12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, we're nice and smooth.
Did you notice it's shifting? It's in drive, not D3 now.
You think it was just shifter position?
No, I was driving in D3 because it would go to 4th gear while it was going 10 mile an hour. Now it's holding 3rd gear automatically.
Speed, oh, because it's in kilometers. Sounds like it seems like we're going really fast.
Okay,
but
okay.
Yeah, it's not erratic at all anymore.
The speedo is not jumping at all. The transmission seems perfect. So here's a stop. All the way to 0.
Mm-hmm.
First. Can't see anything. I think that was 2nd. 3rd. It's shifting perfectly. Unfortunately, we're just blind with the sun. Can you see gear position on there?
Sure I can.
That exhaust leak is nasty.
3rd.
Clean shift. I thought it was gonna slip. Oh, we should have aired up the tires.
4th.
Oh,
Nice.
I had it in D3 again.
Right.
I forgot. I was just seeing with the gears. So there's 3rd. There's 2nd. Well, we're back, and the Honda is fixed for, I think that part was $92. What a win. It drives perfectly. Now, I could sell it right now. It's actually sold for $1,500, but I think we're gonna ask $3 grand for it because we're going in. We're going way too far on this thing. It's getting a headliner tomorrow. That guy's driving down. He's driving 3 hours in So he put a headliner in this so you guys can see the headliner process. I know you want to see it. He's doing the Volvo at the same time. So before we even touch it, we're just going in on all the headliners. And I have that catalytic converter on the way because I'm sure some of you guys want to see that. And I think we're going to turn, well, it's going to cost me about $1,000, but we'll make $2,000 total. Probably even a little less than $1,000.
Call the scrap guy to see what that catalytic converter's worth.
Oh yeah, I can sell it. I forgot I was gonna. Yeah,
for the headliner.
It might pay for the new cat because the new cat was cheap.
Yeah.
So I now have $600 in it and it's good to go. But we'll throw another 400 at it and it'll be a perfect car for somebody. I think we succeeded. Huge success. I'm super pumped about the flip Civic. It was kind of already sold at the 1500, but we'll go make more money. It could have been a 24-hour deal, but I know you guys want to see everything, and I'd like it to be even more perfect when it goes. So that is,
There's plenty more meat left on the bone.
Plenty more.
You don't want to ship it off and make a couple bucks.
Right. We can definitely make plenty.
You've never lost on a Civic, have you?
No, Civics just always win. Yeah. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shop.watchcherrico.com where you get cool shirts, not like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. And I will talk to you next time. One night of waiting on O'Reilly's to overnight the part, and it was good to go. Those actually seem okay.
Yeah.
That didn't seem terrible.
It's a good car, man.
It drove down the road nice.
It's a good car.
I think it'll run really well. Somebody thought this had a misfire. There is no chance on earth this has a misfire. Look how it runs perfectly. Like, 4-cylinders run terrible when they have misfires.
That's 25% of the engine down.
It is. Yeah. There's no more 4-cylinder. Once you go to a 3-cylinder, it's bad news.
Yeah, they don't balance like a V.
Yeah.
They're inline, so.
Yeah. Well, cool. I'm pretty excited about that. Honestly, getting the part, I probably spent 6 hours, 7 hours on trying to get the part because I did go to every single parts store in the city. I spent a half a day on it before we ended up getting it the only way we could get it. Because Honda said no. Honda said they couldn't get it. Crazy.
Well, O'Reilly's.
Yep. Saving the world.
It's been idling for 5+ minutes.
There was
around the block twice, 3 times.
There were no codes, and I've driven it like 4 times now.
Which is odd because of the big exhaust leak. Think of an O2 code.
It should be mad. It should be mad.
A minimum an O2 code.
That O2 code will come. Maybe a few more ignition cycles, but.
Does it have brake lights?
Oh yeah, every single light works. Every single light on the thing.
That tank of gas probably cost $12 when I filled it years ago.
Years ago, and now it's 30.
Now it's worth $30.
Yeah, man. Whew. She.
To the moon.
To the moon. This is stonks.